Hey everyone, Alicia here. Welcome back to my channel. I decided to redo my big three video. Some of you may have already seen me talk about my big three, but I wasn't super happy with it. So I wanted to go ahead and just refilm that to show you guys in a little bit more detail what my shelter, sleeping bag, sleep system in general, and backpack are. So I'm here at my house in Pennsylvania. I was trying to find a good sunny, not freezing day to do this, but we have a pretty cold spell coming up, and as you can see, it snowed within the last couple of days, but I didn't want to keep putting it off, so I decided to just go ahead and set up my tent in the snow because I mean it's gonna be up in the snow when I'm hiking the AT anyway, so why not get some practice setting it up with all of this white fluffy stuff around me. So first, I will talk about my tent. Now, I will link another video to my tent up here somewhere. I did film a video when I first got this tent in the mail and set it up just to show you, unboxing, first setup, and a little bit more details about it. But as you can see, it's behind me. It is the Z-Packs duplex tent, and I've used it a few times. I'm pretty happy with it. It is a trekking pole tent, so you can see. I'm just like balancing on my tiptoes here. I've got my two trekking poles set up, one on either side. Now this isn't the best pitch. I did it really quickly and my ground is pretty soft. I knew I'm not sleeping in it tonight, so I wasn't really too worried about getting a really good pitch. Just wanted to get it up so I can show you guys. But I have the doors rolled up on this side and I have the vestibule doors shut on the other side. It's really lightweight. I really like it. It's fairly simple to set up once you get the hang of it, and there are some condensation issues with any single wall tent, but it is a trade-off as opposed to a traditional double wall tent. Double wall tents will be slightly heavier. They've got more parts, and there's definitely pros and cons to each. Ultimately, I chose to go with this single wall tent because of the weight. And also I like that you don't, like if you're setting up in the rain, you don't have to worry about rain getting in through the top mesh while you're setting up until you can get the fly on. This is great because it's all in one and you really don't have to worry about the inside getting wet. So that's why I ultimately went with it. I am going to go ahead and show you my sleep system then. I'm going to scooch the camera just a little bit closer. Alright, so I'm in my tent right now. I apologize if my head is cut off, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I just have everything sort of thrown in my tent right now for my sleep system that I will just go over. I don't have it all set up properly, like with my quilt being attached to my sleeping pad, but you'll get the general gist. So first here I have my pillow. This is the Sea to Summit Eros Ultralight Regular Pillow. I really like this pillow. The inflating system is great. It's super comfortable. It doesn't slide around a whole lot. The bottom here is sort of like, I don't know, felt material almost. And it stays pretty, in one spot on my sleeping pad. I might take a tip from Trailhead Justin and put my buff over this as a pillowcase when I sleep, just to sort of make it a little bit more cozier. I'm definitely going to try that out. I really liked that idea. I learned that from his video talking about his big three. Alright, the next thing here that I have is my sleeping pad. A lot of you have seen this who have done a lot of researching or watching videos of people that do the AT. This is the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. I got it in the short version because I am only 5'3", and it's just lighter. It was cheaper, and I just didn't really think that I needed the full long version. Alright, and then underneath this I actually have a second sleeping pad under here. This is the Nemo Switchback foldable sleep pad. It is in the short version. I actually cut it in half again. Really I'm only bringing it to use as a sit pad while I'm hiking, and just like a nice little mat to lay things out on at camp. And then during the night when I am sleeping, especially during these colder months, I am going to use it as a second sleep pad. just under my core to give my core a little bit extra warmth. The R value of these combined is pretty warm, and I have used both on my Dolly Sods video, and that whole trip I used both. Sorry, I think my neighbors are out and about and they're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. But both of these together worked really great. So super comfortable. I am a side sleeper, but I still find these pretty comfortable. You know, a lot of people like to get a wide version if they're a side sleeper, but I haven't really found myself rolling off yet. We'll see. All right, and then right here I have my quilt. This is the UGQ Bandit 10-degree bag. It's a robin's egg blue color. The inside is like a charcoal color. I got the closed foot box just because I do like to have my feet nice and toasty warm overnight, and I didn't want any air escaping at my feet or getting in at my feet, so I went with the closed toe foot box. I did get a draft collar on this so I can cinch it around my neck a little bit to prevent any air drafts getting in. It snaps shut, and like I said, has a little elastic up here to cinch tighter. I've got some elastic along the bottom slit of the quilt also to kind of pull it a little tighter, just to help with that draft as well. And then I have two sleeping pad attachments under this. I don't know if you can see them, but I do have two. One is at like my shoulder level, and the other one is around mid back to low back area. I'm planning on using both during the colder months, just to again help keep some of those drafts out. I'll probably just get rid of them in general when it's hot, because I'll probably, you know, have most of my body outside of the quilt when it is warm outside. So that's my basic sleep system. Thermarest Neo Air X Lite sleeping pad paired with a cut in half short Nemo switchback foldable pad, the UGQ Bandit 10-degree quilt with the closed toe foot box, and then the Sea to Summit Eros pillow in the regular size. And then again, the tent is my shelter. It is the Z-Packs Duplex. Trekking poles are just some Lekai trekking poles that I already had from my day hikes. They've held up really well. I really like them. They have a cork handle, and you know, I really like the flip thing here to lock them in place as opposed to the ones that twist. The stakes that I have are from the Z-Packs website. They are those blue Z-Packs stakes. I forget what they're called. I'll put them in the a caption down here below because I can't think of them right now, but I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of those, and I carry them in a Z-Packs stake pouch. I'm carrying the tent in its original stuff sack. I do have a stuff sack for my sleeping bag, my quilt. It's by Granite Gear, and it is a dry sack stuff sack, but super lightweight. Really liked it so far. So I will bring you inside to where my pack is. I didn't bring it out here in the snow, but I do have that inside, and I'll just show it to you real quickly. All right, real quick before I take you inside to show you my pack, I do just want to show you one modification that I made on the duplex, and it is a, I don't know if you can see it, it's a little clothesline that I put on the inside of the duplex. So I'm going to flip this around. All right, so in the duplex, there's two little loops on each, I don't know if you want to call that a ridge line, on each ridge line corner. One there and then one down there. And I thought that it would be a really good idea just to put like a lightweight cord on the inside of my tent. That way, if I have wet socks, I can just, you know, stick them in here and let them hang dry overnight. Wet socks, wet clothes, anything like that. You know, of course, when it's not super cold out, because I don't want anything hanging there and freezing. But the way I rigged this up is I just double knotted one end of, it's actually just guy line I bought from Amazon. I double knotted it to that loop over there, strung it across, and then used one of these like squeeze fasteners you know, I put the line through this other cord and then essentially just tightened the tension of the guy line with one of these squeeze type fasteners. I'm gonna cut off the excess of this. I made it longer than needed just in case. But yeah, it doesn't add a whole lot of weight, and I think that it will be really valuable just to have somewhere to hang wet items, or if I have like string lights or anything that I want to hang, this will be a really good spot to do that. All right, everyone, I am back inside. So the final of my big three is my pack, and this was my choice. It is the Light AF 40-liter curve full suspension. So the interior capacity of this is 40 liters, but all of these pockets here on the outside, including this front mesh pocket here, adds about 15 liters to the capacity, making it a total of about 55 liters of capacity, which I think is perfect for the AT for my needs. You might feel that you need bigger or that you can go smaller, and that is awesome. This is just what's going to work for me. So keep that in mind with basically any gear that anyone shows you. It really is a personal preference, what works for you, and go with that. All right, so I did add some things onto this pack when I bought it. So the great thing about Light AF is that everything is pretty custom. They have tons of different fabrics, colors, patterns for you to choose from. All of their fabrics are some sort of Dyneema from what I understand. And the color I chose is the Aurora Green. And excuse that crinkling, that is just a Nylaflume pack liner on the inside that helps add some waterproofness to the Dyneema. So this is the Aurora Green, and it's all floppy right now because there's like nothing in the pack hardly. But yeah, so I picked that color. I added this Y top strap onto it. I also added the 2 water bottle pockets on these straps. One is going to hold probably my tripod, just like you see here, and the other one will be for a water bottle or sunglasses or just something that I need handy. The straps are Y straps. That's standard, I think, with all their packs, which I really like. Or sorry, did I say Y straps? I meant S straps. They're an S strap. So basically that just like, it's really good for women, especially it curves in an S shape, to really just fit your body a little bit better. All the straps have this webbing on it, so hip straps and the shoulder straps, which is nice because there's all these different loops that you can hook things to. All right, one of the other things I added on is some crisscross elastic in the front. You can kind of see it like right here. So I added that on. I thought that would be good to sort of strap things to on the outside of my pack to dry while I'm hiking. I did put some brass safety pins on the outside of my pack as well. I took some of your suggestions after I lost a sock in the Shenandoahs on how to secure items to the outside of my pack. So I have one safety pin here, and then there's another one right here. So I will use those to help secure items to the outside of my pack if I want to dry them. All right, another thing I really like about this pack is the hip belt. You can see there's 2 buckles here on the hip belt, so it just makes it a lot more customizable to fit your waist. You can, you know, tighten the top, loosen the bottom, vice versa, just whatever makes it a little bit more comfortable for you. So I do like that. And again, the hip belts also have this webbing. So you can see here, I've used it to attach a little compass thermometer thing that I got from, I think, Gossamer Gear. But yeah, so that's the basic of my pack. I don't think I missed anything. If I didn't cover something, or you have a question about my pack or really any of my big 3, pack, shelter, or sleep system, please feel free to drop a comment in the comments below, and I'll definitely answer you either with a comment back, or I might save it for like a future Q&A video. We'll see. I hope you've been enjoying my little breakdown videos of all of my gear. I will be doing one big full gear video, you know, start to finish, of everything that is going in my pack that I'm taking with me. I know some people like these breakdown videos better, and some people like to just watch one video and see what gear someone's bringing, so I'm going to give you both options. All right, that's going to do it for this video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you haven't already. I put out a new video every Sunday from now until I hit trail. Once I'm on trail, hoping to put out a video 2 to 3 times a week. The days will probably change, so definitely turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. All right, chat with you guys later. Bye.